Thank you so much. Let's play soccer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Siouxland United Outlaws would like to welcome you here to tonight's coverage brought to you by Avera Sports. Avera Sports is proud to support the Siouxland United and its athletes by providing the services of an athletic trainer, Marin Carroll. Check out Avera.org for year-round training opportunities and services to meet your healthcare needs. At Avera, we're moving health forward. Go Outlaws! As they take on the Minnesota Blizzard here at the Bishop Heelan Memorial Field in the slight overcast and humidity of tonight. The Outlaws looking to set a stage for a new history between these two first-year teams as we thank the people of the Siouxland area who always bring an electric atmosphere to these games, and to our friends tuning in from around the Siouxland area and across the globe. My name is JD Amaro, and sitting next to me is Alex. Alex, how are we feeling for tonight?
Not too bad, JD. Thanks for kicking us off tonight, and I'll run through the starters here quickly for everyone before we get kicked off here. Starting first for the visiting Minnesota Blizzard, you have number 10, Anwar Hamed, number 16, Ashton Frost, number 15, Christopher Teokalov, number 29, Giovanni Cascone, and in net, number 1, John Terry Broughton, number 22, Liam Linares, number 8, Matoka Amoga, number 5, Max Just, number 20, Pablo Matos, number 25, Reed Wolf, number 77, Shea Wirt. And now for the Siouxland United starting lineup, who will look to protect home turf tonight and get a result and get 3 more points on the board in their inaugural season. Emmerich Nisanyu, number 22. Number 7, Ben Shields. Number 66 in net, Bradley Ironside. The captain, number 23, Kenny Hewitt. Number 16, Lucas Foreman. Number 99, Maglor Makila. Number 14, Nick Walker. Number 12, Fillmore Virgo. Number 10, Ryder Delport. Number 5, Shion Hayashi. And number 55, Yali Cohen. To kick us off tonight, it looks like the Outlaws will be attacking the east goal, so they'll be attacking west to east. Minnesota Blizzard will be attacking east to west, looking into the sun to begin. So, JD, what are we looking for as this match gets started here tonight?
I don't know. Like I mentioned, two first-year teams as the Outlaws defend for tonight. I mean, if memory serves me correctly, we had a lot of momentum last time, but we just couldn't put it in the back of the net. So I'm hoping that we see some change in that tonight. Keep the momentum, put some balls in some nets, and really set the stage for a potential rivalry between the two teams.
Definitely. We are going to be looking at history tonight, as this is two first-year teams in action, so there's no previously matchup history we have to look back on. It's all going to be decided here on the field here tonight. So Siouxland United Outlaws are looking to rebound from a 4-2 loss on the road, and kind of a back-and-forth game versus the Minnesota Twin Stars. Coach Robbie Carroll said I think they have a good opportunity tonight to come out, get some points on the board, and kind of climb their way up the standings after a little bit of a slower start than he would have liked as a head coach. Looks like the Outlaws are trying to build out of the back here through Delport and Ironside. Driving down the right side, trying to look for Shields down the line there. We have a throw in on the far side. Busy night in the NPSL North Conference tonight as 6 of the 7 teams are in action. This being one of those 3 games, obviously. The other 2 games, you have Dakota Fusion visiting Sioux Falls Thunder and Duluth visiting the Minnesota Twin Stars. So you'll definitely see some shake-up in the standings tonight, you could say, huh, JD?
Oh, yeah. I don't want to overuse the phrase, but we might be looking at a lot of history developing tonight. Not only here, but across all of the teams playing tonight.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, there's 7 teams in the NPSL North Conference and 4 qualify for the playoffs. So it's a race to get in that top 4. Siouxland United could make a big step towards that today with the result today, and as they would jump Joy St. Louis Park in the standings into that 4th spot with the win here today. Hewitt pressured a little bit on the ball, forced to play negative. Really trusting Ironside with his feet early on. Looked like that was a handball there. The referee does not agree with my opinion. Blizzard looking to build out of the back there. Good little press there from the Outlaws. Foreman there played it back to Hewitt. Hewitt, a nice ball through to Virgo. Hayashi in the center looking for that big switch of play. Trying to find Shields on that far side. Almost came off there right away, JD, on a little bit of good play.
Almost. You know, I'm never a fan of when the ball goes out of bounds, but it does serve well when it kills some momentum of the enemy team.
Yep. Yeah, it does give you a chance to reset, obviously, as a player and a coach, you know, and trying to build that momentum up. You know, I think, you know, if you've been with us throughout the season, no matter where you're watching from, you know, you've noticed Siouxland United can get in some good periods of rhythm when they go forward. It's just, you know, about keeping that momentum and rhythm up as they go forward. Looks like Foreman's here trying to drive around the outside. Looks like he wants to the corner, much to the happiness of the home fans.
All right, tonight's first corner kick, brought to you by Thrive. Hopefully a thriving kick.
That's one way to put it. Looks like Shields will be on this corner, trying to give his team an opportunity here. Way deep corner, back post. Looked like Hewitt got on the end of it. No one there for the second ball, though.
No.
Looked like that was. I'll bring us back, JD, all right?
All right, all yours.
Hello, and we apologize greatly for those technical difficulties. Stream seemed to go out for a little bit there, but we'll catch up really quick here. So Siouxland United scored that ensuing free kick and are on the attack again. Makila here on the attack. Still on it, surrounded by about 5 Blizzard players. Nisangyu powering through, apparently too strong. So to get you caught up there, yes, the goal was scored by the Siouxland United Outlaws there on the ensuing free kick to go up 1-0 pretty early on. And then during the technical outage, number 15 from Minnesota Blizzard also picked up a yellow card. Christopher Teokalov with a hard challenge as well. So definitely looks like Siouxland United are looking to push on and get that second goal here pretty quick, huh, JD?
Oh, yeah. During the technical outage, I mean, we saw a lot of pushing. We just, I'm not sure if the stream would have caught it, but we just caught a pretty good free kick onto the goal.
Yep,
but,
and I believe
unfortunately
it was
taken over by the Blizzard.
Yep. Yeah, Siouxland United looking to build through the middle here again. Finds Makila. Finds Cohen, spraying it out here on this left side to Foreman. Great little play around the corner there, looking for Virgo. Foreman picks up the scraps. Fantastic ball in. 2 Outlaws players missed it in the box, unfortunately.
Foreman is a real danger in that on the left side.
Yeah. Tough challenge there. Delport comes in late. Probably will be getting a yellow card here. Definitely a full-blooded challenge there, you could say, huh, JD?
Oh yeah. Let's see what happens.
Yep, so now 2 players on yellow cards, both defenders, 1 each way. Be interesting how they deal with that, the remaining 78 minutes.
A little early for some yellow card.
And we are back once again. Didn't miss as much during that technical break, did we, JD, as the first one?
Nope. Goodness gracious.
Yep.
Tonight is just not a good night for the stream.
Yep. Oh, well, we got 75 minutes or so, plus some stoppage time to put it right. So the Blizzard are playing long here. Hewitt with another win in the back. Seems like its head's almost a magnet for those long balls from what we've seen in home games so far. Brilliant play there by Virgo, the former Iowa Lake swinger. Plays it wide to Shields, the Western Iowa Tech Community College attacker, looking to neg the defender there. Just didn't come off. Little scrap here on the far side. Little physical play. Referee deems that win out off the Outlaws. throw taken quickly through the blizzard here in the center. And yeah, during that break, the one major incident that we did miss is a yellow card by Ryder Delport with a tough challenge there. Stopping number 8, Amonga, for the blizzard going through, right, JD?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely got his money's worth in that challenge.
Definitely not. Also, definitely not a goal that we missed this time.
Yes.
Thanks to technical difficulties, but you know, a little early for, like I said, a little early for a card, but you make do with what you're dealt.
Yeah, that could potentially factor in when Coach Robbie Carroll's figuring out subs later in the match. Great run here by the Outlaws, looking to slot it. Gathered just by the keeper in front of Walker right there. So speaking of Coach Carroll, was able to catch up with him a little bit this week, discussed, with no midweek game, kind of where the team was at, how training was going. He's disappointed not to have more points at this stage. He's a bit frustrated with some of the soft goals, you could say, being conceded. Made some young, silly mistakes, but, he's believing they can have a chance to get on a run here, like we said previously. And as the Blizzard are going on a run here, trying to peg one goal back. Blocked there by Cohen. Ball gathered back there by the Blizzard. Ends up with Nick Walker, actually. Now Foreman again down this left side. He is just a menace physically driving down this left side.
The real problem for the Blizzard is
he's always positive on the ball, which is a good thing.
Yes.
Makila with a fantastic turn. That was some beautiful soccer there, huh, Jay?
We'd like to thank all of our players from Mars that made the trip down south. Thank you, players and fans from Mars.
When they talk, we can't because it's so loud. Blizzard will play out again here with a free kick. And like I said previously at the top of the broadcast, Siouxland United's fighting for those playoff spots here. Right now, this result would take them into 4th place, jumping them over Joy St. Louis Park, who actually they match up against next Wednesday. So a big 2-game stretch here, I would say, for the Outlaws to try and jump up in the standings, give themselves a fighting chance to make that playoff push. Battle there in midfield.
Some tussling here.
Blizzard looked frustrated with that one.
Foreman on the left side once again. Absolute menace.
Deflected cross, that may be it. Great save by the keeper. Shields comes in and stuffs his shot with his weaker left foot. Good job by the keeper being alert there.
Very alert. Good job on the keeper there.
Yeah, that first cross from Foreman took a wicked deflection, put some weird spin on it, and about drifted in the back of the net.
I was going to say, I think it almost helped him on some accuracy there.
Yeah, initially I think he was trying to find Shields on the back post, but almost found the back of the net with some help. Ironside gathers, looking to play out through Delport.
Foreman on the bottom of the screen here by himself.
Yeah, Cohen checking a little bit deeper to get on the ball and help the backline get out. Blizzard putting a bit of pressure on here, though, seeing if they can win the ball higher up the pitch. Makila strong in the challenge there. There's that man Foreman again. Beautiful ball from Cohen.
Let's see what he's trying to do with it. Oh,
just a bit forced there on that final pass, huh, JD?
Yeah, looked like it was right for Foreman, but went a little too far ahead. Maybe 1-2 steps ahead of him. Right into the Blizzard's feet. I was going to say hands, but.
Yeah, the hard thing with a match like this is, I think anyone watching this would probably agree that Siouxland United's been, had more of the chances, more of the ball. But games like this, and we've seen previous this year with the Outlaws, you got to put away those chances, and that's something Coach Robbie Carroll's talked about this year as well. If you go back and look at some of the games, they had chances to turn games and results around, but they just missed some chances. They, didn't take their opportunities, and in all of sports, that's an important thing.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the Blizzard are going to go long here. Looking for the first ball and then potentially the knockdown. Delport strong in the challenge there. Fantastic header forward. Ends up eventually on Virgo's feet. Foreman again down this left side. Virgo checks really short and tight to him. Nice little switch of play. Possession given away there. Blizzard look to build. Little press put on by the Outlaws. Good turn there by Minnesota Blizzard to find the other side of the pitch. Over the top. Appeared to be offsides, but no flag. That is a great reaction there.
That was an incredible reaction.
You know, it must have been a tight call there. You know, the referee obviously has better view than any of us, you know, but we're always going to side with our hometown team, right, JD?
That's right. I mean, I'm gonna say what probably most of the crowd's thinking.
Yeah.
He looked offsides.
And I don't know if it gives me more street cred or not. You know, next weekend I am reffing a soccer tournament, not at this level, but you know, so I've been in the referee's shoes as well, you know, and you know, as a ref, you're just trying to do the best thing, you know, like I tell people, you know, so we're not going to be too hard on them tonight, but you know, got to root for your home team. Tough challenge there.
We appreciate the perspective, Alex. Speaking of perspective, tonight's coverage brought to you by Perspective Insurance. My goodness, I was getting caught up in the action of that call.
Yeah, it's
audience not liking it.
Really shocking. That could have potentially been a yellow. You know, that was a pretty late high challenge on the goalkeeper. Usually you see those given. But play on.
Play on.
Ironside was strong in his challenger. Great ball there, long by Hewitt, looking for Nick Walker. Almost around the outside. Shields putting a press on. Still the press is on here. Can they lock the Blizzard into this tight little corner here at Bishop Heelan Memorial Stadium? About halfway through the first half.
Now, Alex, haven't asked this one yet. What are you hoping to see to maybe change, maybe improve on here, based on what we've already seen for tonight?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think the performance, like I said, has been good from Siouxland United. It's just about getting that second goal. I think, you know, if you can get that second goal, that completely changes the game and really forces Blizzard to attack and potentially give you more space to get behind, right? So, you know, Robbie Carroll's been rotating his squad a lot this year. You know, there's only been probably a few consistent names in every starting 11 he's named. So you definitely have some experience on the bench here, some people that can change the game. So, you know, and he's been using his bench, I think, well here in situations over the summer. So, you know, just got to be strategic about it, you know, and sometimes cards play into that, the feel of the game, you know, it's one of the hardest things as a coach, you know, feeling when the moment is to make a sub, because it can turn the game on its head. And corner kick here. See if
Hopefully a clean corner kick, brought to you by CR Sanitation and the American Bank. Ooh.
Ball lifted in. Walker. Looks like the Blizzard got a touch on that.
Yep.
Cohen's going to keep it in, however. It's a pretty clean corner kick, JD. Got a good chance off it. Forced the defender to make a clearance. Clever little direct ball there from Foreman. Awkward clearance there from the Blizzard. Won by Virgo. Ooh, thought he was going to have a shot there. Tricky play there. Tight spaces there in the center of the park. Just a bit over there. You know, you really like that decision, though. You know, it's can't score unless you shoot, right, JD?
Oh, no. He had an opportunity. He saw it, and he took it.
Yeah, and it kind of came from some scrappy play in the center there, but it looks, you know, looks like Siouxland just going to keep pressing to try and get that second goal and that second opportunity to change this match. You know, I think if they get that second goal, it's going to be really difficult for Blizzard. You know, Blizzard had that one chance on that through ball that was a contentious no-call offsides. But, you know, the defenders came up big, saved themselves, so, you know, stayed clued in. Good win there by Virgo, the attacking midfielder here tonight.
A lot of opportunities for the Outlaws tonight. Opportunity to get some real much-needed skill honing. Blizzard tonight, we have opportunity to, like you said earlier, after this match, if they win, they get placed in the bottom 4th for the
long ball here from Ironside. Looking for Makila. Blizzard win it. Good touch there by number 20 for the Blizzard, Pablo Matos, who's been involved in most things good going forward for the Blizzard today. A little bit late challenge there. Referee sees it. The hometown crowd voicing their opinions once again.
Voicing their opinions once again.
Big opportunity here for the Blizzard, however. You know, they haven't been able to create much, like I was just saying, but, you know, set pieces are always those opportunities. You can put the other team under pressure, so the Outlaws got to stay clued in here, really focused, really organized. Coach Robbie Carroll and assistant coach Long Vo discussing where and how to track the players here. Ball in. Just over the bar. Looks like the Blizzard got to that first. Kind of a bit of a let-off there for the Outlaws.
Definitely.
You know, that would have been one of those crushing goals, you know, just because, like we said, the Outlaws have been in the ascendancy, you know, getting more of the chances, a couple missed chances at the other end, and then, you know, that's how a game can change. Pushing it back there on the Blizzard. Yeah, it looks like the Outlaws are really pushing, almost 4 up across this front line to almost go 1v1 clear across the board here against the Blizzard backline. Really trying to isolate. Shields with a great touch in, looking to slot it. Makila with a great finish.
Shields to Makilo.
As you can see, though,
as I'm sure you can hear, the audience loved that one.
yeah, big moment to get that goal here. Just about 17 minutes left here in the first half. Great little play there through the midfield. Shields with a great touch, put that ball in a very dangerous area. And Makila with a good first touch set the keeper down and tapped it in. You know, that's a goal that'll make the coaching staff happy as well. You know, in those tight games, that makes the decisions harder.
Oh, yes. Everyone's happy. The players, the coaches, the audience, absolutely electric. Almost as electric as Campbell Electric. Thank you for sponsoring us and for bringing us the opportunity to cover these incredible games. Alex, if I look over at the scoreboard, 2-0, that distance between the two teams is now here.
Yeah, and I think anyone watching this, that's probably a fair enough reflection of the game. Sometimes, you know, it's why we love and hate the game. You know, sometimes it drives us mad is sometimes the score is not always a clear reflection of the game. And ball through here to Shields again.
A beautiful drive.
You know, it was big, like I said, that Siouxland got that second goal. Good tackle there by the Blizzard to take Shields off of it. Big center back driving down the line. Skips away from a defender. Can the Blizzard make something of this? Looks like he was off, and that flag goes up. Hewitt made a great decision there to let that runner go. Just stop and let him run offside, right, JD?
Yes.
You know, and that's part of that organization and awareness I was talking about.
Real good perspective from the players. You know, I would think knee-jerk reaction would be to chase after him, but that's why I'm not on the field, because I don't have that perspective to just stop and let him be offsides.
Yep. Work smarter, not harder, JD.
Oh, yes.
How do you think I survived as a player?
Speaking of players, Shields, once again over here on the right side.
Yeah, they're, you know, seeing the success from, I think, that assist from Shields. They just keep feeding him the ball. He keeps him go higher up the pitch here, and they find him again. Looking to whip the ball in. Fantastic ball back post. Can Foreman get there? Slots it back across. Makila. Fantastic save. It looks like the keeper saved it but pushed it onto the football goal post, which means it's a corner kick here. Another dangerous opportunity here for Siouxland United. See if they can make something of this, right, JD? Looks like Hewitt's going over there to take it. Might be an in-swinger from his brilliant left foot.
You know who I haven't heard from much? You know, we're obviously seeing a lot from Shields because of the incredible setup he did for the last goal. But I think we're trying to distract from Foreman back here, because if I remember correctly, Foreman was a bit of a menace early on this left side early this game. So
a little tussle there on the far side. Sorry to interrupt you, JD.
No, I was just gonna say I think we're setting up something to really get the Blizzard nervous. You know, really get the focus on Shields. Maybe have Foreman in the back. You know, as a kind of a distraction. You know?
Yeah, the Outlaws are doing a really good job of switching the point of attack, attacking both flanks, and I think that's pushing the Blizzard back defensively, and then obviously that's giving more space in the midfield to the Outlaws to gain this momentum.
Yep.
As it looks like.
Corner kick was pretty standard. Corner kick was pretty standard. Pretty.
Ball long. Delport misjudged it a bit. Wild swing from Nasanyu. Blizzard trying to make something of this.
Let's see what the Blizzard has in stock. Speaking of stock, one of our great sponsors, Stockton. Thank you, Stockton, for sponsoring tonight's game.
Good clearance right there. Shields will look to gather. Look to cycle it here through Hayashi. Fantastic ball there. Looks like he got clipped a little bit late, and the referee does a brilliant job of playing advantage there. Pulls it back when he sees there is none for the Outlaws and awards him the free kick. And as we've seen this game go on, one thing we've seen change is the crowd's kind of filtered in as well.
Yes.
Siouxland is showing out again here tonight. You know, it started with a little bit lighter crowd. You know, Saturday night, beautiful summer night. You know, people moseying on in, but really good crowd now. You know, as you can hear, you know, creating good atmosphere to support the Outlaws. Ball here through.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the humidity.
Looks like we're with Virgo here in the center. Little clever play. Finds Hayashi, who looks to play forward. Finds Nick Walker. Attracts 3 or 4 or 5 defenders. Look how compact that Blizzard defense got around him. Good win there by Nasanyu. Hayashi, fantastic ball. Finds him again. Just over the bar. Hit the football goalpost, so that is out and for a goal kick. Yeah, the Outlaws may be up 2-0, but they're definitely looking for more, huh, JD?
Oh yeah, you can feel just there for the next goal. I mean, speaking of goals, I've noticed a lot more shots on goal compared to last game, which you love to see.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure with many missed chances in a couple of those first few games as a team, you know, that was something potentially Robbie Carroll just rolled the balls out through the keepers in the net and said, we need to put the ball in the back of the net to help change our fortunes. So, free kick here for the Blizzard. Looks like they're trying to play short, but seemingly no options. The Outlaws are staying really organized in the center of the park. They find Max just here on the ball. Back to Tio Kolov. Good win there by the Outlaws. Can they make something of it? Hewitt. Hayashi plays quick. Referee deems it was still a rolling ball, so that would be a re-kick. Once again, you know, Hayashi's looking to spread that ball wide to the 2 wide players to get them in and filter numbers forward. You know, Blizzard tried to put on a little bit of press there, but it's obviously something where, you know, Siouxland was able to play out of it by winning the free kick. Ball finds its way back to the anchor man at the back here, Ryder Delport. Ironside well outside his box, looking to build, finds Cohen. Under some pressure here, got to be careful. And Hewitt with a composed takeover of the ball there. Delport sprays it long. Second ball, though, won by Virgo in the center of the park. Being grabbed on, but the referee says play on. Just a bit short there on the switch to Shields. Great step by Nasanyu. Keeps the ball in. Appeared to be close over there, huh, JD?
Oh, very.
Referee assistant deems the ball went out of bounds there.
Blizzard unable to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Of keeping it in.
Could be a throw from a dangerous area. We'll see what the Outlaws do with this.
Quick throw in brought to you by Schuster.
Oh, and pardon me, it's actually a free kick, an even more dangerous
kick,
situation.
Even more dangerous. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a goal kick. Speaking of goal kick, this kick brought to you by Goal Kick Soccer.
Hewitt with a low-driven free kick. Ben Shields with a great run at the front post. Sneaks it by the keeper there.
Little deflection. Really putting the goal in goal kick soccer.
And Shields involved again there. Was over there with the free kick winning. Found himself on the end of the goal this time instead of assisting. And a good little ball there from Kenny Hewitt with the in-swinging left foot. And Coach Robbie Carroll, you can see him actively applauding here, the lads out there tonight.
I mean, you love to see it. You love to see it.
You know, it's one of those things, though. You hope you don't use up all your goal-scoring ability in one match because there's always another match coming up, right, JD?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Keep the momentum, but don't put it all on red.
Yeah, and speaking of that next match, you know, we have another full Wednesday coming up in the MPSL North Conference. Siouxland United will travel to Joy St. Louis Park up in Minnesota. Looks like Minnesota Blizzard are really frazzled here trying to play out of the back. You know, another big match. So, yeah, Siouxland United will look to continue the momentum this game, but obviously next week as well. Really full week for the NPSL North Conference as well. You got Sioux Falls Thunder plays 3 games next week. Everyone else, I think, plays 2 matches. You know, it's trying to stay busy. So, you know, a lot of the standings will sort themselves out here in the next 7-8 days, right, JD?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, high press here from
press.
Aquila.
Ooh,
good reactionary save there.
Goalie's look like his forearm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those situations when you took it over. When he took the ball over there, you thought it was going to end up in the back of the net.
I would have put money on it.
Yeah, got another corner kick here.
Another corner kick brought to you by Rent Sue and Adidas. You know, Alex, like you mentioned earlier, I think the Blizzard is a little frazzled tonight after 3-0.
Just wide. They were about to be more frazzled right there if Hewitt just tucked that in the corner. It looked to be very close, right, JD?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was surprised because a couple minutes ago, one of their defenders missed a pretty easy pass.
Played it over his defender's head.
Right,
you know,
over, about 6 inches.
Yeah.
Right over his head. What is that, about 15 centimeters for our friends across the pond?
Oh, I have to Google it every time, JD, so don't ask me. Looks like they'll play long here. Yeah, Minnesota's really frazzled here. Siouxland's been all over them. Delport skies it. Cohen reacts good to that second ball, but gathered by the Blizzard. Ball played here. Lost ball again by the Blizzard. Foreman's all over it. Just ran out of touch, however.
There's Foreman.
Hewitt again with the magnet on his forehead that the ball always finds, right, JD?
I mean, you know.
Ooh, looked like a foul there, but Blizzard will play on. Hayashi again. Hayashi and Cohen and the rest of the midfielders are having really good reactions to lost balls like this. As you'll see, you know, Blizzard were going forward here, but Hayashi recovered it quickly, and Cohen covered him.
Yes, yes. You know, 2 first-year teams, again, who have never played each other before, having great call and responses here, to each their own, you know, and that's what makes this game just so great to watch. Is that every single time you think it's over.
Driving forward here. Foreman's in. Numbers are forward. Can they make it pay? Out for a corner there. Looked like he was going for goal there and not trying to slot it across. I've lost count on how many corners, but it's got to be what, eight or 9 corners by now, JD? You think?
Well, we're about at 9, I believe.
Yep.
Corner kick right next to the red flag. Speaking of red, corner kick brought to you by Red Painting. Ooh.
Shot blocked from Foreman. Virgo with the fake shot. Draws in some defenders in a tame effort, unfortunately.
For the goalie.
Finds it in Wirt's hands. Looks like he'll play short. Blizzard find it a little pocket. Siouxland United's press isn't as high right now. They're dropping their line a little bit deeper. Ooh, it looked like it was a second toucher off the Blizzard. Referee and his assistant say, however, the ball will stay with the Blizzard. Kevin Morales was on the ball there, lost it though. Nick Walker's found himself a lot on those second balls. Hayashi looking to play Shields in.
Ooh, Shield.
Tracked by Linares. A little coming together. Referee deems no foul, and it is a throw this time.
We here at Siouxland United like to thank our partners. Avera being the primary one, along with Thrive and Quality IT.
Clever footwork over there from Nasanyu.
Some quality footwork out there. Speaking of quality,
and
thank you to Quality IT.
Squeaks through there. Virgo touch goes a bit beyond him. Tough foul there, but that's one of those fouls you'll take as a coach. Stops the counterattack, allows your team to recover. You know, referee's never going to book you for that if you're playing the ball as well.
Yeah. Get branded 360.
I was going to say pretty.
Looked like the referee deems that the initial free kick wasn't played. Otherwise, it would have been a handball there.
Yeah.
And now we're back in action with John Terry Broughton. Win there by Foreman. Nice little flick there from the Blizzard, but recovery speed by Foreman. And the fans love it. Ironside plays it back out to him here as they'll build down this left side. Hewitt on his weaker right foot. Throws it down the line. A little bit of a tussle there. Kind of surprised the whistle didn't go there, huh, JD?
I was surprised, right in front of the ref as well. Up the middle.
Yep. Blizzard play long. Eventually earns him a throw on the far side.
Continue taking. Reside property. Red. Schuster.
Delport and Hewitt looking to set their team going forward here. Eventually ends up with Cohen and back to Hewitt here. Bonks it off of Cohen's head, unfortunately, when I think he was looking for the switch for Shields. The Blizzard will look to drive forward here, 1 versus 3, and good recovery there by Mr. Ben Shields. Did some really good tracking back, but the ball unfortunately ran out of touch there by the Outlaws.
This could be something dangerous for the Outlaws.
And it looks like a fourth official saying they will add 1 minute on the end of this first half. 1 or 2 minutes. As it looks like he's telling both the benches right now. Yep. Yeah, I saw it. Referees at least being consistent in some of those scrappy challenges, letting the boys play. Shields and acres of space here. Looked like Walker just straight a bit offsides there when he didn't have to, huh, JD?
No. Continuing on with our sponsors at UMass.
It seems like every time Siouxland goes forward, they're in space with numbers and ready to attack.
Which is what you want. You know? Yes. You want a team that is ambitious.
And referees pulling it back here. A little bit curious as to why.
I wonder why as well.
Looks like a late clip potentially.
Kick from the goalie up here. Brought to you by Get Branded 360.
Clever little touches there by Siouxland in midfield. Walker trying to hold off the defender and does so and earns his team a foul.
Passage. Stockton Cohen. 2 body shot. The YMCA.
Looks like there's a little discussion
with
the Blizzard and the official about that call, but
yeah, Blizzard did not like that.
Nonetheless, another dangerous opportunity and a free kick here.
Oh, yes.
their investment into our club.
Tonight's free kick brought to you by Remax. Ooh.
Great save there by the keeper,
save.
Wirt. Looks like Delport was in there, potentially getting his head on the end of that one. Hewitt will look to gather here, find Makila. Sends the defender the wrong way, puts it on his left, looking for Shields. Can't quite gather it in. The Blizzard have some space and time and numbers here. 3 versus 2, 4 versus 2. Takes too long there. Great recovery, though, by the Outlaws. Looks like that was Cohen again covering for his team. That was a lung-busting sprint back, JD.
It was. I am tired just watching him. Ironside with a nice little save as well.
Yeah, Siouxland has been caught out a few times there, but you know, you do notice that the midfield's really helping out the back line, tracking, covering their teammates. And Foreman finds himself high on the left again. A little bit, probably should have put some more pace on that one, give his teammate Walker some more time to get on the ball. Walker's still pressing here. Ball will go long. Nasanyu decides to keep it in play. Hayashi in acres of space, sends the defender the wrong way. Fantastic strike, but an even better save there from Wirt. That was one of those you saw him turn the corner, have space, and his eyes got big, and he's like, I'm going to have a heat check here, right, JD?
Yeah, indeed.
As this potentially could be one of the last attacks of the first half, as we are into stoppage time. Should just be a few seconds left here, and if the Outlaws can put a fourth in, that
corner kick
really makes it a big uphill battle for Blizzard.
Corner kick, setting up a last-minute adventure. Speaking of which, one of our great sponsors, Adventure.
Ball in from Hewitt.
That looked like it went in.
Yes, from where we were sitting, and as you can hear all the fans,
It looked like
thought so as well. And it looks like the referee wouldn't have counted anyways. It looks like they're calling an offsides. So nonetheless, Blizzard will play out from the back here. And that is it for the first half as Delport skies it into the bright blue sky here on a summer night in Siouxland. JD, first half thoughts?
Where do I even begin?
Graciously
Again,
posted us.
I think for two first-year teams, incredible playing from both sides, although Siouxland United has just been able to put it in the back of the net a little bit better than the Blizzard has.
Yep.
I mean, in both, and even if, I mean, I think it'd be fair to say opportunity-wise, Siouxland United has had a lot more opportunities.
And we've reached halftime. Your halftime score is your Siouxland United Outlaws 3.
The upcoming half.
Definitely, yeah. As a coach, you know, being up 3-0 at half does make those halftime talks easier, but it's, you know, the challenge is keeping the level up as you come out of halftime. So we'll let you go for the rest of halftime. We will be back a few minutes before we kick off the second half. As a reminder, your halftime score, this first ever matchup: Siouxland United 3, Minnesota Blizzard
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you back to tonight's coverage of the Siouxland United Outlaws playing against the Minnesota Blizzard. For those of you just joining us, we are starting off the second half of tonight's eventful game. If memory serves me correctly, quite the eventful first half. We're sitting here 3-0 Outlaws ahead of the Minnesota Blizzard, with quite a lot of back and forth on tonight's action. A lot of shots on goal, some in the back of it, some not. A lot of early game yellows, and a lot of pressure from the Siouxland Outlaw, specifically Foreman and Shields, really giving the Blizzard a run for their money. Wouldn't you agree, Alex?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, the home fans, obviously, Coach Robbie Carroll and his whole assistant coaching staff will just be happy that they're putting the ball in the net. If you've been with us the first couple games, you've seen that the Outlaws have been able to create chances, have some good periods of play, but, it's always a good feeling, as a coach and as a program when the ball starts in the back of the net, and I think that's something to build upon. I think with a busy week ahead, a couple games next week for the Outlaws, as they play Wednesday and Friday. So, it could potentially be, if they can hold this scoreline, maybe get another goal. You see lots of rotation here to keep the legs fresh, obviously, and avoid some injuries going into kind of that big stretch. As we'll swap ins here.
Swapping sides.
The Blizzard are, of course, in their all black away strips. We'll be attacking west to east, as the sun will be setting behind them. And the Outlaws will be attacking east to west, looking into a, looks like partially cloudy now sky, which kind of helps the eyes of Ironside in the net. And obviously, as the sun will set, it will get darker. So, they'll just have to deal with that for a little bit of the first half. But we'll swap ins here.
Outlaws also donning the beautiful orange uniforms brought to you by Avera Sports.
Primary shirt sponsor right there.
Oh, yes.
And it looks
good at it too.
Looks like no changes for the Outlaws to begin this first half. Same 11 that ended and played the whole 45 minutes. It's like across the back line left to right. You got Hewitt, Delport, Nasanyu, midfield anchor pair of Hayashi and Cohen. Vilmore as an attacking midfielder, and Shields and Walker leading the line.
Foreman way up ahead. They see him. Unfortunately, Blizzard wins that one.
It looks like Shields is actually on the right here. Foreman's on the left, and my apologies, through the center it is Makila, and the ball's turn over here. Sloppy touch there. Gathered by the Outlaws. Delport with a great ball forward. Finding Walker. Walker takes it off the Blizzard. Hayashi cleans it up. Looking for a nice little ball through. Makila looking around the keeper. It looks like the offsides flag went up before any of the after challenges. Really hard challenge there, though, JD.
Very hard. Oh, you got a keeper on the ground.
Got the athletic training staff on here. That was a rough challenge there, but that's one. That's one you have to go for as the keeper and the attacker. It's a 50-50 ball. They're both entitled to that ball.
Now, as the goalkeeper gets the attention he needs, Alex, it might be a little early to say this, but I think I'm noticing a bit of a more aggression towards the Blizzard tonight. At least on this half, they definitely got a lot closer to the net a lot earlier than the first half.
Yeah, it looks like the Blizzard staff is asking, why wasn't that flag raised earlier? But to my knowledge, the rule was applied correctly. You're not supposed to raise the offsides flag until the player's involved in the play. It's just unfortunate that it looks like it potentially resulted in an injury here for the Blizzard goalkeeper. Just a minute into the second half. And like we said, the Outlaws are in action twice next week, both on the road. They'll travel to the Minneapolis area to take Joy St. Louis Park on Wednesday the 12th. And on Friday the 14th, a special Friday night edition, they host where they travel to Bob Young Field in Sioux Falls to play the Sioux Falls Thunder, the first edition ever of the Siouxland Derby. This does not look good, though. It looks like the keeper is in lots of pain.
Looks like the athletic trainer is having a test, cognitive test, make sure there's no concussion on him.
No, and of course the time does not stop, but the time will be added on at the end of the match here. Referee will make note of it.
Audience clapping for him as he walks back to his post.
Appears he's okay.
It looks like he's good.
You know, that's obviously something, you know.
Something you want to see. Oh,
Yeah. You know,
away.
And as a trainer, you know, obviously, you know, you want to get, you know, normally in that situation, if it was a field player, you take the field player off, examine them, you know, either sub someone on, or you know, you play with 10 and then they get back on the field and we keep the game moving. But unfortunately, keeper's that unique position where it's something where, you know, you can't just sub them for a normal field player.
You can't just swap them out.
So, you know, the athletic training staff has to take their time there, obviously. And we are ready for play here, and the Blizzard will play out just outside of their 18-yard box.
As the field lights turn on. Ooh, Foreman wins that one.
Foreman tucked inside there to win that one.
Blizzard run up the right side.
Ball one there. Good win there by Hewitt. Tough challenge. Gathered by the Blizzard. Virgo gets it, and he's driving forward, blowing by Blizzard players. Looking to play Makila in.
Makila just, I mean, he saw the writing on the wall. He knew if he chased after it, it would be an offside call.
Blizzard looking to play out a little bit more deliberate right now. Looking to build through the midfield. Ball along there, Hewitt and Chase, as well as a Blizzard attacker. Hewitt shields it and plays it back to Ironside, who is very calm on his feet these days. Pass sprayed to the opposite side there. A little bit too casual there from Hayashi. Puts his team under a little bit more pressure than they should have right now. Ironside has to hit it out of touch. You know, and that's the thing Coach Robbie Carroll wouldn't have wanted to see there, you know, is obviously some complacency, some sloppy passes, you know, where the level drops, you know, where you let the Blizzard back in the game because the Outlaws have clearly been on top, right, JD?
Yeah. You know,
Hewitt with the win.
You know, you want to see your players, relax and in a casual state, but you don't want to see them too casual, especially this early in the second half.
And it looks like Coach Robbie Carroll's taken matters in his own hands after that sloppy pass from Hayashi. He will be off for Harricombe that quickly.
Yeah.
You know, that's something maybe the coach wanting to set a high standard there, you know, is we can't play that sloppily. You know, he looks like he's also having a talk with the player. You know, Hayashi's been a really key player for the Outlaws, you know, and in that 2 games in 3 days next week, I think he'll be a big player for him. Delport calmly back. Ironside plays long and direct, looking for his 2 strikers.
Right.
Walker strong in the turn there, just a bit unlucky. Nasanyu sprays it up. Cohen again, finds Shields. Great touch there by Shields on the outside. Looking to play him through, and just a step offside.
Barely.
That one was close.
That one was close.
It was definitely some good build up though down that right side. You know, Shields was involved again, and once again, it's when Siouxland can involve their wide players, you know, then that allows them to get the numbers forward, and that was another example of it.
Yep. Another example of Blizzard learning from their mistakes. You know, as soon as they saw him offsides, they really slowed down.
Tough challenge there in the center of the park. Looks like number 8 is down. Amonga for the Blizzard.
Might have been a head-to-head collision there.
Yeah.
Looked like it could have been a head-to-head collision.
Yeah, either way, Blizzard free kick.
Walks it off pretty well.
Robbie Carroll asking a question of the fourth official there since he had a good view of it. Ball sprayed high and out of touch. Blizzard win the throw.
Yes, come on!
Foul there called on Cohen and releases the pressure there a bit for the Blizzard. These fouls just breaking up play a little bit, huh, JD?
Yeah,
less free-flowing this second half to begin.
Yep, audience is not liking it too much.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just got to be careful with, repeated fouls like this. That's something that could end up in the book, and you still got to be smart with a lead like this. Ball played in. Ironside calmly off his line and sprays it wide to Foreman, and the attack is on. Foreman chops it back, plays negative to Hewitt. Hewitt will look to play long. Numbers were forward there if Siouxland could have found that first and second ball. Once again, Siouxland was pushing about 4 guys up to the front line to try and almost go one-on-one again against the back 4 of the Blizzard. Delport with a great ball to Cohen. Cohen finds himself in another nice little pocket like he has most of today. Nick Walker wins a foul. And definitely something where the referee's being consistent. Ball there, Harricombe, great ball through. He should be onside. Touched by the keeper, blocked by the defender. Makila took just a little bit too long. Is the goal.
He wanted to set himself up. Make sure, you never want to miss an open net, but that, unfortunately, just that split second of setting up cost him, gave the defender enough time to step in.
Yeah, one thing we got to give credit to is that through ball by Harricombe. Just came on the pitch for Hayashi, and that was a brilliantly timed through ball to set him in.
Oh, yes.
And that's potentially, maybe that was some instruction from Coach Robbie Carroll there. Obviously trying to put the player in a dangerous situation. Lovely touch from Shields. That'll be on the highlight tape here. Virgo looking to go forward again, and once again, Siouxland pumping those numbers forward. Looked like 5 are forward in the attack there. Nasanyu wins the ball, trying to keep it in play. A little bit of a nutmeg there. Shields gathers it, finds Virgo.
Audience really love that nutmeg.
It's Siouxland United is playing with some confidence today and showing in those skills and passes out here. Is the center back Nasanyu going forward? Good defending there though by the Blizzard.
Yeah, like you said, Alex. I mean, Siouxland United really playing good today. Getting a lot of calm defense. Not overwhelmed, not too jumpy, and some great attacks here.
Yeah, and we will give some credit where credit's due. Linares with the great challenge there, forces out the corner kick.
Credit where credit was also due. Not Siouxland United, Minnesota's keeper, really on the ball tonight.
Corner will be played in by Hewitt, another in-swinger. Fantastic ball, but just a bit close to the keeper there.
Corner kick brought in by the young man. Speaking of young man, tonight's sponsor, YMCA.
Good win there by Foreman to stop the quick counterattack. Allows the Outlaws to get their shape a little bit when they were stretched. Here in the 55th minute, about to go to the 56th. Great little touch there by Makila. Did the ball stay in? Apparently it did. Ref's flag stays down. Brilliant work there to shed the challenge. Can he slot it to a teammate? Great block there by the Blizzard. One back though. Virgo blocked again. Finds Walker again. But there is an offsides flag in the melee. I think it was on that second shot in. I believe it was Makila that was offsides.
I don't know, maybe it's my view, but I don't think that was offsides, and I think it's safe to say the audience would agree.
Yeah, it's one of those. I will give the referee the benefit of the doubt being at the right angle, but it's one of those that you have to do a double take initially. Either way, Harricombe's back on the ball, and the Outlaws look to press again. Harricombe squirts through a little direct run here off their combo play. Fantastic ball. Can Walker keep his composure, trying to set the keeper down? Slots it, but to the wrong team. Almost trying to be too cute there, huh, JD?
Almost. Again, just taking, I think, a little too much time to just look for the perfect shot. You had a good one, I would say. A little challenging to definitely make, but you just have to take it, because if you look for the perfect shot, I mean, as we've seen twice now in this half, it just might be too long and give the defense enough time to really block it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, and we did notice some early shots in the first half from Siouxland United, so you know, maybe they'll look to get back to that as the half goes on. They've definitely been controlling this half with numbers going forward. Here's Foreman again, another direct run. Ball finds Shields on the right of the box, on his right foot. Block there. Blizzard are doing a good job getting some blocks on these dangerous chances, though. Otherwise, could be a couple more goals in. Fantastic ball there, back post by Cohen, but just a bit long. Runs out of touch before Virgo and the other attackers can get a touch. We'll have a goal kick here for the Blizzard as the sun continues to set.
On a beautiful, Chris, a beautiful, what are we, beginning of summer night here?
Yes, officially summer in a couple of weeks by the calendar,
summer.
But let's be real.
But let's be real, we're already there.
It is summer. Kids aren't in school. Temperatures are warming up. Days are getting longer, right, JD?
Sun is out all the way till past 8:30. I mean, almost past 8 o'clock.
Loose pass there. Slight block on it. Clever play there. Blizzard almost baited the ref into that call there.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of those as a player, JD. I've been there many times. You know you're not going to get out of that pressure. Maybe just go down and put the pressure on the referee, right?
Yep.
Blizzard will look to play here again. Ball right to Cohen. Keeper played it to an outlaw. Good little skill there in a tight corner. Clever play to Virgo.
Footwork.
Blizzard player down behind the play, but referee plays on.
Oh, back of the net. Is it going to count?
It was over the bar, hit the bottom of the football goal post. Ball went over the net, hit the bottom side of the football goal post, gave the illusion that it went in to the fans here, hence the initial excitement, and as well as my partner JD.
Would have fooled me, and that's why I'm not a ref tonight. Speaking of ref, we got a player down for Minnesota.
JD, the only reason that didn't get me is I've been coaching 15 years, playing another 20 on top of that, as I've played on enough football pitches, coached on enough football pitches. You've seen that happen often. So
and that's why you have the reins.
It's like that athletic training staff will tend to breaker too. I'll hand it off to you. You know, and as we're in that break, though, you know, I think the biggest thing here, like I said, at halftime is obviously not keeping that complacency, right, JD? And you know, obviously we want to give a shout out during these breaks to some of our sponsors. So.
Yes, our athletic trainer. Looks like our players doing well thanks to the athletic trainer. Brought to us by Avera Sports. Avera Sports is proud to support Siouxland United and its athletes by providing the services of athletic trainer Marin Carroll. Check out Avera.org for year-round training opportunities and services to meet your healthcare needs. At Avera, we're moving health forward. Go Outlaws!
Thanks for that, JD, and it looks like that Blizzard player is walking over a bit gingerly. It would be number 1, John Terry Brock. Definitely in some pain there on his ankle a little bit. Looks like he's going to try and re-enter, though, so the Blizzard don't have to use a substitution. And we'll restart it for play here in the 61st minute.
Shift momentum, definitely. Outlaws. Looks like we're going to go deep for this one.
Yep. Harricombe is first to it. Walker will look like he can get on the end of that. Ball pinging around in the center of the field here, gathered by Virgo. Clever little combination play there, finds Foreman on the left side. Fantastic header to set his teammate through. Makila just taken off him a little bit with that turn as he tried to turn it.
Causing a lot of trouble for Minnesota tonight. First half, he was causing a lot of trouble, and Shields steps in and really provided a distraction, and now we're back to Foreman.
Yeah, those wide players for Siouxland, Shields and Foreman, have been key today. A long throw here from Hewitt, looking to cause some trouble. Ball won by the Blizzard, however. And it looks like John Terry Broughton is back on in the center of midfield, so after his little ankle knock. And the Yellows will reset here with Ironside about 40-ish yards from his goal. Nasanyu under pressure by 2 Blizzard players. Calmly switches it through Ironside. Looking to play long here. Unfortunately, right to a Blizzard player. Shields trying to react quicker. His teammates in. Good early ball to the near post. Had 2 runners in. That's a good ball again from Shields.
Right
His teammate.
on his head.
Yeah. Another
Great plays from Siouxland United. And the opportunity for us to bring you this great coverage thanks to our sponsors, Sioux Body Shop, YMCA, Ryan Canada, Mike Murphy, Wells, and La Juanitas. Right up next to the corner kick, next to the red flag. Speaking of red, another one of our great sponsors, Red Painting, for this corner kick.
Another in-swinger from Hewitt. Looked like he slipped a little bit. Blizzard are first to it. Virgo just can't quite put it goalwards. Ball end up with Harricombe, and I'll look to cycle through here with Foreman. Cohen and Foreman here at the base as they're keeping some of their bigger center backs forward here. Delport slowly checking back, just to recycle the ball nice and easy and allow his team to get some shape.
Ironside once again just calm, cool, and collected.
Delport played himself into a little bit too much trouble there. Looks like the ball was already potentially out, but the referee disagrees. Once again, just a little too casual there from Siouxland United, and Delport there on the ball.
Yep.
You know, he is dealing with a little bit of an ankle knock past couple months, so you know, obviously he's had to work through that and just getting back match fitness. You know, you're going to have some moments like that, obviously, coming back from any injury, right, JD?
Yeah, you know, you're out for a couple of months. You know, people don't realize, you know, it's an everyday thing. You know, you lose their ability sometimes.
Long throw there by Blizzard, but great clearance out, looking to spring itself early. Referee does pull it back. Another good advantage call.
So very late on the call.
Yeah, referee doing a good job of seeing if the team had advantage, because he obviously saw the foul initially, and we'll play through Harricombe here in the center. Good little play there to Virgo. Virgo, a bit too many touches, loses the ball. And then unfortunately, bails out the Blizzard with the foul there. That's one of those fouls that's a little bit of frustration. You know, you had a good attack, you know, lost the ball, unfortunately, and then you just have that negative reaction.
Yeah. Blizzard looking to make some magic happen right here.
Very good touch there by Leo Runstead, number 9, to help his team get forward. And, you know, if Minnesota can find a goal here, you know, that kind of changes things. Another good touch there by Runstead, sheds a challenge. Good clearance there by Nasanyu. Was Blizzard trying to grow into this game a little bit more? Yep. We'll see if they take, looks like they're going to take this so long again, almost making it like an extended corner. Trying to create some chaos there.
Quick little throw in brought to you by Stockton CR Sanitation and American Bank.
Ball in the mixer. It's first ball down. Good reaction there. I believe that was Cohen who played it long. Looking for Nick Walker. Makila is blasting down the center of the pitch here, busting a lung to try and get up to support his teammate. Good composed defending there, but Siouxland's looking to up the tempo again. Ball pinging around in midfield once again. Eventually gathered by the Blizzard. Looked like the central player was offsides, but since he did not play the ball, the referee rightly kept their flag down. Clever play there. Harricombe's been involved greatly since he's come on for Hayashi here in the center. Foreman again steps in. Takes out the danger, sends him the other way.
Foreman with some fancy footwork.
Referee spots a foul there after Foreman cut through 2 defenders quickly.
With a quick little break in the action. Oh, there it goes. I was going to thank our sponsor, Thrive, for granting us the ability to bring you this amazing coverage.
Looks like Runstad's trying to really get on the ball for the Blizzard since he's come in here trying to drive him forward here and finds a teammate here on the left side. Number 16, Ashton Frost. Appropriate that Frost plays for the Blizzard. Runstead trying to slot it in, and Hewitt deals with it again. Looks like we'll have a sub here for the Outlaws. Hibeki Mitsuani comes on. Mitsuani played the first couple games for the Outlaws and had to sit out a match for a red card suspension, but he'll be a welcome addition back at the back. A very strong, powerful leadership type player that the Outlaws will definitely use today. Still waiting to come on.
Changing.
Looks like he'll come on for Captain Kenny Hewitt. Looks like a little bit of a reshuffle at the back there. As I said previously, this might be something where Coach Carroll's just looking to rest some legs a little bit, you know, because Hewitt's been a very key player, obviously, JD, in all the home games and the away games for the Outlaws, you know, and being the captain, you know.
Very key.
You know, escaping this game without any injuries, you know, and also, you know, exploring some more options at the back. Shields with a good win of a header there. Ball falls to Runstead. Ball pings around. Shields again in the right place. Runstead with a good touch. Blizzard about through. No foul there. It'll be a corner kick.
No foul.
Looks like another corner kick on the far side. Seems like all the corner kicks are on the east side of the field tonight, JD. The field might be slanted.
Corner kick brought to you by Wells Passage, Quality IT, and Remax.
Ball in here, unmarked header. Siouxland United got away with it there. Could have been the recent substitutions, just that organization. You know, but as a home team, we'll take it. You know, you got to learn from it, obviously, next time and be more sharp there.
Yes.
Looks like another sub's coming on, and you know, it's definitely something where Coach Robbie Carroll is looking to use these extra legs. Looks like Flynn Faulkner will come on.
I imagine Coach would be wanting to save these legs for their next week with 2 games, right, Alex?
Yep. Yep, they play Wednesday and Friday next week, both away trips as well. So, you know, they'll have a decent away trip up to the Twin Cities area, and then a shorter road trip just up I-29, kind of the I-29 Siouxland Derby versus Sioux Falls Thunder. In the first ever matchup there on a primetime Friday night under the lights. So, you know, and you kind of see that now with Virgo going off, and Faulkner will be a straight swap going in the attacking mid position.
Well, a quick little break in the action. Tonight's coverage brought to you by Wells, Adidas, Rent, Sioux, Stockton, Towing, and Thrive.
Ball played long here, looking for some of those new legs in midfield. Nice little combo there with Walker and Makila. Faulkner pushing forward. Shields here on the right side. Can he beat him there? Good idea with the snapshot right there, but another good block from Blizzard. We gotta give some good credit where it's due. You know, they've been caught out a few times, but you know, it's just that final block. They're still getting in.
Still there.
Keeping it at 3-0. Looks like
another corner kick.
Looks like there might be some more changes coming up in the next few minutes here as Siouxland United athletic trainer Marin Carroll's down there warming up some players before they come in. Looks like I see Marcus Horwood down there, Gabriel Avalon.
Our athletic trainer, and that corner kick brought to you by Avera.
Harricombe looks to play it in.
Off the shoulder, I think, of a player.
That was definitely one of those you have to ask the question if it was a handball.
Yeah.
I think the Siouxland coaching staff was asking the same thing. Ball gathered here by the Blizzard. Looking to play forward Nasanyu. A little bit tricky of a touch there. Almost got by him a little bit and recovered nicely, however, gives his team a chance to get their shape. Gives a chance for Delport to recover back here.
Quick little swap, and in time to break. Another one of our great sponsors, Sioux Body Shop.
Looks like another sub here for the Blizzard. Velasquez comes in. Ball played forward here. Blizzard gather, looking to drive here. You know, it'll be interesting to see if the Blizzard push more numbers forward here. It's kind of that time. You know, you got about Probably with stoppages a little bit over 20 minutes left.
And sitting at 3-0, and you need definitely time to make some moves.
Yes.
A little more risky, too.
Yeah, and if you look at the current standings, the Blizzard have only gotten 1 point from 4 games, so they're fighting an uphill battle in the standings. So obviously, you would think they'd have to push forward here, maybe give some more space to the Siouxland United Outlaws here as Coach continues to make some changes, and it does look like some more changes will be made here. Looks like Arana and Avalon, number 29 and 19, look to come on and change the game, along with Horwood. Horwood played his college playing days just down the street at Briarcliff University. Good ball there on the Outlaws. Looks like we've won another corner. Be interesting to see if those subs come on this corner or if they're held till after the corner.
Yet another corner kick brought to you by our great sponsors. Remax, Rent Sue, Adidas, Shrunk Roofing, Campbell's Electric, CR Sanitation, Schuster, and Thrive, and of course, Avera.
And those subs will be held till after the corner. It looks like Shields on the corner here. They'll play short.
Very short.
Faulkner here to turn. Back to Shields. Plays at central for Harricombe. Very central cross here.
Ooh.
They worked that into an interesting area, but kind of wasteful with that final ball.
Yeah. A lot further of a shot than I would have thought to see, or I would have liked to see.
Looks like the substitutes here will be, like I said, Horwood, Avalon, and Arana. And it looks like Foreman and Shields, 2 very key guys, will come in and off.
Interesting.
And then it looks like Makila will come off as well. So, changing the wide players, changing the attack a little bit, and it'll be, it looks like Horwood's going to play through the center, Arana's going to play on the left, and Avalon's going to be able to put in a shift here on the right for his college teammate Shields.
It's definitely an interesting play because both Shields and Foreman have been quite key players tonight, playing very well.
Yep.
Speaking of well, thanks to our sponsor, Wells.
Yeah, it's definitely something, you kind of want those players to get a standing ovation, and I think part of it is resting those legs. I think those guys were both so influential tonight. It was a good win by Mitsuani there to cut out the danger on the long through ball. You want them fresh next week. That's kind of been the theme here. You got that tight turnaround next week, and those are 2 big games for the standings. If this score holds, heading into those games, Siouxland will be ahead of both the teams are playing. So, potentially favorites in those matches despite going on the road. So, you got to have those guys fresh and ready. And Shields has played lots of minutes this year, so has Foreman as well. And a great ball there to switch the point of attack. Avalon using his rapid pace. Trying to round the defender here. Looks like he stumbles a bit. With a little bit of the sauce there. Covers back. Faulkner, snapshot blocked. Avalon's first involvement. Obviously dangerous there on the ball.
Again, we just see the Blizzard's defense just blocking at the last possible moment.
Yep. Yeah, and we also see, despite whatever players are in there, if Siouxland can involve their wide players to get those number forward, that's going to be, I think, the key in attack for this team moving forward, right? Obviously, you saw it right away, even with the substitute with Shields coming off and Avalon being on the right side there. They're immediately trying to find that wide player to get those numbers forward. And obviously having some fresh legs in always helps. We haven't quite hit the heat of summer yet, but foul there by Nasanyu is he definitely hit the floor there. Nasanyu's down, and it'll be a Blizzard free kick. He went over the back. Blizzard taking their time. Robbie Carroll asking the question of the 4th official, trying to recreate the foul, as you can see here on the live stream. It's going to hurt his back if he keeps trying to recreate that. His goalkeeping playing days will catch up with him. Foul there. Arana earns a free kick, and Siouxland will look to recycle it through Delport here. Delport's looking like coming off that injury. He may be able to put in a full 90 minutes today, which is good for his fitness, and gives it away there. Got a little bit too cute there. Matsu Hibeki covers the ball there. Harricombe, bit big of a touch. Unfortunately, loses the ball there. Blizzard look to attack. Faulkner with a great reaction there. Faulkner's such a smooth player on the ball, wouldn't you agree, JD?
Absolutely.
A little sloppy play there in midfield. The strength of Mitsuani wins the ball there. Claiming for an offsides, but Blizzard are well on there. Ball played through. Ironside reads that very well off his line.
Ironside once again just playing calm, you know. Yeah. It's really good to see, but it's been a little too calm at times.
Yes. Well, and this is something too. You know, as a keeper, you always, you know, you'll want to keep that clean sheet no matter what the score is, whether your team has 1 goal, 3, or 5. You know. So, you know, I know the back line will be focused on keeping that goose egg up there against the Blizzard here. Also, obviously, standings-wise, goal difference is a huge tiebreaker. So, you know, you obviously want to put the goals in the back of the net and keep them out, because that could be the difference between a playoff spot or not. Looks like they'll cycle it through here against Delport, who seem to have all day on the ball today. Not that big of a press from the Blizzard. Avalon with a clever ball to Cohen. Cohen looking to play forward again.
Just loses it.
Yep, Nisanyu caught a little bit out. Avalon looked like he was going to go in hard there. Presses on. Throw in for the Blizzard here.
And with a quick little break in the action, we'd like to thank our sponsors: Stockton Towing, American Bank, Schuster, Perspective Insurance, Thrive, Campbell Electric, Shrunk Roofing, Rent Sue, Quality IT, and the YMCA.
Looks like Kevin Starr-Cause will come in here, number 28 for the Blizzard. Looks like he'll slot in at the base of the midfield.
Faulkner almost winning. Oh,
Avalon looking to drive the gap there after Faulkner's win. Wins himself a free kick. You know, it's one of those things. I think the hometown fans are asking questions. How many times can they foul and get away without getting a card?
That is a very fair question. And with another break in the action, thanks to once again to our sponsors: Adventure, Sue Body Shop, Ryan Canada, Mike Murphy, Wells, La Juanitas, and of course, Avera, for being proud sponsors of the Outlaws.
Harricombe over this free kick will be a left-footed in swinging kick. Definitely some space to play it in here.
Definitely.
You know, and I know the Outlaws will look to get a goal this half, since haven't found the net this half. You know, all 3 goals were scored in the first half. You know, you'll definitely want to get some momentum here the last 10 minutes heading into that big week next week.
Oh, yes.
Backline looking to organize. Harricombe looking like he dropped to the left here to cover for Arana, who is caught a little bit higher up the pitch. Mitsuani gets it and plays quick through Ironside. And Delport once again with all day on it, looking into the bright setting sun. Calmly from Harricombe. Ironside shows himself well here to play out of the back. Clever play there to win his team a throw.
A little throw in, one over by the Blizzard. Oh, ooh.
Ball pings around there a little bit in the midfield. And Avalon definitely puts in the shift defensively. Good win there by Harricombe, and a very late whistle. Don't know what that was for.
We'll find out.
Referee obviously had a much closer view than we did. Ball played long here. Blizzard looking to get run stat in.
Almost too long.
Looking to go one-on-one here against Nisanyu. Hasn't had any luck all day. Clever little through ball there, but ends up at the feet of Delport. Plays out. Harricombe looking to spring the Outlaws into action here quickly. And a throw on the far side. Releases some of the pressure here with about 10 minutes to go.
And with this little break in the action, once again, thanks to our sponsors: Passage, Red Painting, Get Branded 360, Sue Body Shop, Ryan Canada, Shrunk Roofing, and of course, Thrive, for proudly sponsoring our Siouxland United Outlaws.
Looks like number 23 will enter the fray, Riley Porter, for the Blizzard. Looks like he'll slot in on the left of the front three here for the away side. Little casual there out of the back from the Outlaws, almost playing themselves into a bit of pressure here, but Mitsuani wins a bit of a throw. Looks like.
Now, Alex, with about 10 minutes left in the half, including stoppages, what do you want to see from both teams here?
Yeah, I think it's just keeping the standards high for obviously Siouxland United. You know, not being sloppy here in the last 10 minutes because, speaking of sloppy, there's a little yellow card there after a bit of overplay for Arana. Just came in a little bit sloppy there. A little bit late with the challenge. You know, obviously you want to have that sharpness, and some of these guys have come off the bench. So, you know, individually, for them as players, obviously, you know, they want to make an impact individually, but how can they help the team as well, right? It's one of those things, you know, substitutes usually have clear instructions. You know, they know their role, and obviously, you know, can those guys take advantage? Because with that tight week, 2 games in 3 days, you know, you're gonna have to use the depth.
Speaking of depth,
Deep free kick right there. Looked like a handball there. The referee lets it go. I don't know if he's playing advantage or deemed it incidental. Either way, the Outlaws play on. Avalon putting the press on again. Horwood wins the ball. Goes in a little bit harder there. The former Briarcliff product. Faulkner turns back into pressure there. Looked like an attack was on.
And looked like a handball there, but again,
referee put the whistle to his mouth initially. That play go. Yellow card.
It's not liked at all.
And that's the 3rd Siouxland player to go in the book here. They got to be careful, obviously.
A little back and forth between the Outlaws and the ref, it looks like.
Yeah, you know, I think they were, you know, initially unhappy with what you spotted, you know, the potential handball, the potential foul before the call on Faulkner. Interesting that the ref chooses to call that one, but
interesting
handball. It looked like the same thing happened a few minutes ago there on the Blizzard, but we play on. There'll be a keeper sub here. Dylan Eilers potentially coming in for the Blizzard here to finish out the game in net.
With a quick pause in action, let's thank our sponsors: Goal Kick Soccer, Adidas, Rent Sue, Campbell's Electric, Shrunk Roofing, Remax, and the Sue Body Shop for being proud sponsors of your Siouxland United Outlaws.
Blizzard taking their time with this keeper substitution.
Really milking. Just taking their sweet time.
Seemed like there was some confusion, I believe, on the substitution initially from the first string keeper.
Either way, audience not liking the time
Blizzard will play here. Looks like a ball deflected around there. Ends up harmlessly in Ironside's hands. Mitsuani there on the ball, plays down the left side here. Looking to play Avalon in, a great run. Good ball from Faulkner. Can Avalon put it in? This is the initial chance. 2 cracks at it, can't get either in. Fantastic run and movement, just didn't have that final product.
No. And again, credit where credit's due. Minnesota defense just really not letting any of these shots even come close to the net this second half.
Yeah, they may get beat with the first ball, but definitely their tracking and awareness and reaction to getting beat with the first ball has been good as they've been able to, you know, get those blocks in. Otherwise, yes, this would be a way more bigger score line as the referee wanted to see where the play went there before blowing the whistle. Again, one of those little late challenges from the Blizzard.
Not well received by the audience or coach for Siouxland United.
I believe they're just asking the question of how many.
It is a fair question to ask. This kick brought to you by Thrive.
A little bit too tame there, ends up in the keeper's hands.
Right into his hands.
That's unfortunate with the new keeper. You want to test him a little bit more intense than that first easy catch as he comes onto the game. First and second ball. Calmly done there from the back line, able to head it back to Ironside. Take the sting out of the attack here. Ironside decides to play to Delp. Fantastic ball there from Cohen to try and find Nasanyu in. Avalon lets it run, looking to drive centrally. Attracts 3 players, continues his run. Harricombe tries to find Avalon again. Avalon definitely likes to float and find the ball in those creative spaces, wouldn't you say, JD?
Oh yeah, a lot of great passing, a lot of floating around here. Ooh.
Siouxland just looking to regather their shape here as Horwood does a good job coming out to cover. Just a bit unlucky there on the challenge, and Minnesota Blizzard look to play forward, but to no one. Once again, a good reaction there for Horwood, even in the attacking phase, to cover for his teammate, much like in the first half when the midfield cover for those defenders, right, JD?
Absolutely. A little over, what, 2 minutes left here?
Yep, just a couple minutes left, plus some stoppages. Great turn there from Walker. Numbers are forward. Can they find him? Looks like they were both offsides initially, just waiting for the flag there. You know, and I think on that one's actually on the guy passing the ball because he had time. The guys were in, you know, he just took that extra touch and their timing was off, you know. And when you're making that run forward, as Marcus Horwood was, you know, it's hard to stop, right? Absolutely. You know, I just think that through ball has to come earlier, but once again, another good attack. You know, you'd like to have the Outlaws cap this with the final goal, but, you know, it may not happen because it's, you know, just that timing's off.
A lot of great momentum even here at near the end of the game. I mean,
Blizzard look to gather. Tough challenge there. Ball sprays though to the Blizzard. Poor touch though, takes it back into pressure, and Delport gathers. Looks like he's going to go on an adventure here. A bit too much of an adventure as he loses it.
Adventure, one of our great sponsors.
Did he say 9 minutes added? Looks
For
like
your information, 9 minutes have been added to the end of 4. 8, sorry.
Confirmation.
This dump threw me off. 8 minutes have been added to the
8
half.
minutes of added time. Coach Robbie Carroll trying to help us with the stoppage time. Avalon squirts through here. Looks like he's being held and still finds a great through ball to a teammate. Good run there from the center back, Nasanyu, and it looks like Cohen's covered him. We'll definitely keep playing here late into the Sioux City night here with 8 minutes added. Confirmation. Plenty of time for the Outlaws on the pitch to make an additional impact. Like Faulkner right there, great separation, great turn.
Faulkner starting off that great impact.
Yes, Faulkner's had some good performances this year, and what I would say is a crowded midfield with lots of talented players. So, you know, that's why you've kind of seen some rotation in there from Coach Carroll. You know, but he's come on and done well today.
Audience not liking that one.
Nasanyu play out of pressure. Blizzard looking to press a little bit higher. Delport with a ball across the field. Puts his team in a little bit of danger, but Mitsuani deals with it. Good layoff there from Walker. Driving forward from Cohen. Looking to find Horwood. Clever touch there. Horwood looking to drive. Slotted across. Not a bad idea there, but you know, no one really run into that near post, right, JD?
No, right? Only person running was the keeper right into his arms. Although, it is good to see the Siouxland United Outlaws testing this new keeper, even this late in the game.
Yep, speaking of testing, Faulkner testing the Blizzard back line here with a couple challenges, looking to break through, finds Haircomb. Calmly to Cohen here. Finds Avalon in some space. Wonder if he'll run at the defender here. Chooses to engage the defender, driving forward. Engages 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders, still driving. Looking to score, looking to put it away. Sets a keeper down, keeper gets a touch. Chaos in the box. Penalty kick earned.
Whoa!
Brilliant play from Avalon to single-handedly dribble most of the Blizzard team and set up some chaos in the box, and it looks like a little clip from the keeper there. Obviously before the penalty kick.
You know, we were talking about making an impact earlier. Definitely an impact we have on our hands.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about. You know, dribbling into that space, engaging the players, created all sorts of chaos, and it looks like Nick Walker will be over this penalty kick, looking to hit a capper here potentially for Siouxland United after some great build-up play.
Yes, it could be. This kick and our coverage brought to you by Avera, Thrive, Protective Insurance, Schuler, American Bank, CR Sanitation, Stockton Towing, Campbell Electric, Shrunk Roofing, Gold Kick Soccer, hopefully with a goal on our hands right here, right now. Adidas, Rent, Sue, and it's in.
Walker puts it in calmly, sends the keeper the wrong way, and that is your 4th goal of your day for the Outlaws. Putting a capper on this in stoppage time. Calmly done there from Walker, wouldn't you say,
Incredibly
JD?
calmly, you know. You know, and near the end of the match, incredible way to just top it off.
Yep. Yeah, definitely good to you know, get on the scoreboard this second half. You know, obviously after you know, it's not like they haven't been creating chances this half. Obviously, to put a goal in, you know, to keep that momentum going from the first half, I think is key.
Yes, you know, having all that momentum we saw build up over this half finally pay off. You know, even this far into the game. I mean, you'd love to see it either way.
Definitely. Horwood here with some nice tracking. Brilliant tackle there. Referee deems it not so, though. Horwood a little bit frustrated. Yep. Horwood definitely thought he got the ball there. A little bit misjudged there. Ironside sharp to it, trying to keep that
Ironside,
clean sheet.
Ironside calm as ever.
And as a reminder, you know, I've been speaking about the next couple games for Siouxland United. They'll be on the road for the next 2 games. Obviously, both next week. Is a hold on that thought is Avalon trying to make a win. Avalon looking for a foul there.
Really? You could have seriously injured him.
Definitely a rough challenge there. Referee deems nothing in it, and we play on. Ball over the top. Misjudged by Delport there. Can Blizzard take advantage? Calmly done from Nasandu. Great challenge there. Gets the wrong side of the defender, but still wins the ball. Delport saves it cleverly to Nick Walker. You know, little bit chaotic here at the end here in stoppage time. Both teams still trying to push for a goal, which is what you want to see, though. Ball hoisted up long, and Ironside will let that go out of touch. You know, as I was saying before the end-to-end attacking started, obviously the next 2 games are away, but the next home game here is June 26th. So be sure, if you're in the area, to come check it out. Obviously, we'd love to have all of our fans in the stands, creating a great atmosphere to support our players.
Like they always do. But if not, you could always tune in here to our live coverage on YouTube. And of course, as always, more information is available on our Instagram page, Siouxland United FC.
Clever play there in the center of the park from the Outlaws as they try to spring forward. Looks like Nick Walker's come to this right side, and Avalon's moved centrally with Horwood. Plays a simple ball here. Looking to combine again. Faulkner looking to play Horwood in. Unlucky there as the defender just gets a touch on it. Blizzard look to play out calmly here, but seemingly not gaining any territory, and Horwood's looking like he's going to catch them on the ball.
Audience and players looking for a call.
Yeah, the officials definitely took their time with that one.
Yep, they didn't get it. Quick little throw in brought to you by Wells and La Juanitas.
Horwood plays a switch there. Finds Haircomb, finds Cohen. Just a nice little spell of possession here to kind of kill the game from Siouxland United. Obviously, down the right side, left side here with Arana looking to drive. Ball played back post, and it's a goal! Nick Walker with the finish.
A beautiful little tap.
Once again, great play there by Siouxland United here at the end of the game.
Incredible, just from outside in, and nothing too fancy, nothing too dramatic, just a little tap on the little redirection from the left foot there.
Well, and one thing you noticed is that actually came from a good spell of possession there from the Outlaws. They calmly switched the point of attack. Arana beat his man, and they had numbers in the box. So once again, good play, and that will basically be the last kick of the ball for your Outlaws tonight. Siouxland United take the victory in the first ever matchup versus Minnesota Blizzard. JD, what are your thoughts on the game today?
You know, Alex, I mean, it boils down to just a great game, you know. We had a lot of action in the beginning, a couple of early yellow cards and a lot of late game yellow cards here, but, you know, Siouxland United was able to adapt well and keep its key players right where they needed to be. You know, we had Faulkner and Shields early in the game, and now we, even with the subs, I mean, we were able to keep the momentum, as you can see by the scoreboard. I mean, nothing.
The biggest thing is I think Coach Robbie Carroll will be very happy because they put the ball in the back of the net. You know, they showed some clinicalness in front of goal that they haven't been, you know, showing lately. So obviously that'll be something to build upon, but definitely be sure to tune in on the 26th for our next home live stream. Obviously stay tuned to Facebook, Instagram to view the away live streams as the Outlaws play twice next week in 2 big matches. The win tonight will obviously push the Outlaws into the top 4 and currently in the live table in a playoff position. They also get their first clean sheet in team history with Bradley Ironside not getting scored on tonight. So it's two big things to build on there, obviously. The 5 goals, the good performance, and the clean sheet. So,
well, like I said at the beginning of the match, you know, definitely opportunity to set up history, and I think it's safe to say that they definitely did.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Well, lastly, we will say thank you for tuning in with us tonight. We apologize for the issues in the first half with the stream. Obviously, you know, we thank you from wherever you're watching in the world. We'd like to thank our sponsors, as JD over here was so graciously talking through all match. Thank you, JD. Thanks to you as well. And everyone, have a good night, and we'll see you.